My beloved, I know the storm you're in. I see the waves crashing around you, the fear that grips your heart, the weight that presses on your chest when you wake, the ache of questions that remain unanswered. I see you trying to stay strong for everyone else, even while you're silently falling apart inside. But I want you to know, you are not alone in this storm. I am with you. I always have been. I never promised you a life free of storms. I never said the winds wouldn't howl or the waves wouldn't rise. But I did promise you this: I would go through it with you. I would never walk away. When I walked the earth, I stepped into storms too, real ones, with wind and waves that threatened to swallow boats whole. But do you remember what I did? I didn't panic. I rested. I knew who I was. And when my disciples called out to me, I rose and silenced the storm with a word. They were afraid I didn't care. But oh, how I cared. I care still. I know what it feels like when everything familiar is shaken. When your plans fall apart. When people leave. When prayers feel unanswered. When grief comes like waves that don't stop crashing. When your strength runs out. And I say again, I am with you. Right here, right now. I don't wait for you on the other side of the storm. I step into the middle of it with you. Even when you can't see me, I am closer than your next breath. I am the one holding you together when it all feels like it's falling apart. Your tears matter to me. I have counted every tear you've cried. Not one has been wasted. Not one unnoticed. I do not dismiss your pain, and I will never tell you to just get over it. I feel what you feel. I walked this earth. I wept with those who grieved. I broke bread with the broken. I was moved with compassion for the weary, the sick, and the scared. If you knew how tightly I hold you, how carefully I gather your pain into my heart, you would never again doubt my nearness. When you feel forgotten, I remember you. I haven't overlooked you. I know you've prayed. I know you've waited, and I know it feels like I've been silent. But I am not distant. I am working in ways you cannot yet see. Storms do not mean I have abandoned you. Sometimes, I allow the storm so you will discover that I am your anchor, not your circumstances. You think you're losing control, but that's when you discover I am in control. You think your faith is failing, but even mustard seed faith reaches me. You think the waves will drown you, but they won't. I already walked on water to get to you once, and I'll do it again if I have to. You are never out of my reach. Let me hold your fear. I know what you're afraid of. You're afraid things won't get better. You're afraid the pain will never end. You're afraid of being alone, of not being enough, of not having the strength to endure. But my child, you don't have to carry that fear alone. Hand it to me. Let me replace it with peace that doesn't make sense. Peace that holds you steady when everything else is shaking. I never told you to be strong by yourself. I told you to lean on me. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to have it all together. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm looking for your trust. Even when you fall, I will catch you. Maybe you stumbled. Maybe in the middle of your storm, you've doubted me. You've gotten angry. You've grown tired of believing. That's okay. I'm not going anywhere. Your doubt doesn't scare me. Your questions don't push me away. Your silence doesn't change my heart. I have loved you at your strongest, and I will love you through your weakest. I loved Peter when he walked on water, and I loved him just as much when he sank. When you reach out for me, I will always grab your hand. Even if your faith is fragile, even if your hope feels small, I'm not asking you to perform. I'm asking you to stay close. Because your safety is not in how well you swim. Your safety is in the one who never lets go. There is purpose in the storm. I know you'd rather avoid pain, and so would I wept at graves too. I hated death so much that I defeated it. But I also know how storms refine you. I know how they strip away the false things and draw you into what is real. Storms shake what can be shaken, but I am building a kingdom in you that cannot be moved. What you are going through now will not be wasted. I will redeem it. I will use it. I will shape you through it. You will come through this stronger, softer, deeper. You will know me in ways you never did before. Not just as Savior, but as Sustainer. Not just as God of the mountaintop, but as God of the midnight hour. You are safe with me. I need you to know this. No matter how dark the night becomes, no matter how long the storm lasts, you are safe in my hands. The storm is real, but so is my presence. The pain is real, but so is my peace. The loss is real, but so is my promise. And my promise is this: I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. I will carry you through. Even when your strength is gone, mine is not. Even when your prayers feel dry, my spirit groans for you. Even when you cannot see the way forward, I go before you to prepare it. I am with you in the storm, and I am not afraid of it. This is not the end of your story. Storms don't last forever. The sun will rise again. Joy will return. The wind will quiet. And when you look back, you will see that I was in every moment, in the chaos and in the calm, in the fear and in the faith. What you think is the end may only be the beginning. Your story is still unfolding, and I am the author. I write with mercy. I edit with grace. I finish with glory. Let me walk with you through this chapter. Don't rush to the end. Walk with me in the middle. Let my voice be louder than the storm. There will be voices that bring fear, voices that lie, voices that accuse. But I speak peace. My sheep know my voice, and I am speaking now. I love you. I'm proud of you. You're not alone. I'm working even when you can't see it. I am enough for you. I am your peace. I am your rock. I am your healer. I am with you in this storm. So breathe, child. Let my presence calm you. Rest, even while the waves rage. Trust, even when you don't have all the answers. And when you feel like you're sinking, just say my name. I am right here. I always will be. You're not walking through this alone. I am Jesus, your Savior, your Shepherd, your peace. I am with you in the storm.